For countless years, people have used silver and gold as their primary currency. And over those years, some of it was lost, stashed, or otherwise taken and hidden from history. These are the stories of America's buried treasures in your neck of the woods. Hey everybody, it's Lee here. Today's treasure tale is going to be a little bit different. It's kind of global. I think everyone is aware of the coronavirus, or COVID-19 as it's called. It's not a hoax, it's just a new flu bug that sprung up, seems to have found a weakness and people to create havoc on. Most people that catch it will be fine. They'll get a little sick, recover, and life goes on. But for some, it'll be deadly. Those with pre-existing breathing problems, people with autoimmune issues, and the elderly, they seem to be the targets of this strain. The problem is, most people aren't worried about catching it, because they know they'll get over it. The problem with that, they carry it to infect those who need to be sheltered from it. It's during a crisis you find the best and worst in man. This is far from the first virus to infect us. Throughout recorded history, viruses and plagues have struck down humanity. The Black Death, scarlet fever, yellow fever, the Spanish flu. This new epidemic is just mankind's next hurdle. It seems in America, we seem to have something like this every 50 to 100 years throughout our own independence. In 1918, the Spanish flu killed millions across the globe. Yellow fever, or Yellow Jack as it was called, is credited with some 100 to 150,000 souls lost over its manifestations in the 1800s. Like today's SARS and MERS, I'm sure the old-timers had their share of sickness. The accounts can still be found in old newspapers of the day of deaths from the plague outbreak. Yellow fever, scarlet fever, the Great Plague of London. There are accounts from all around the world of the destructions these plagues have caused. These newspaper accounts often give names of those who had succumbed. Some stories will tell you more than others. For a treasure hunter, you might want to read these stories closely. Remember, years ago banks were far and few between. A lot of people cashed their valuables. Newspapers may tell you how influential a person was, usually meaning how wealthy they were. I wonder where they buried it. Old newspapers may not only tell you who died and how wealthy they were, but some stories tell you about hidden money, still lost and unrecovered. Now that you have a name of someone of interest, what next? Look for old tax records for the person. From the tax records, you can find the property they owned. You might even be able to find out who owns it today, so you can contact them about a possible search. Old plot maps may tell you where the old house or barn once stood, if the land's now vacant. One clue leads to another. Those clues lead you to where the money is. From the location, you can survey the area for odd rocks, big trees, or other features that would have been around back in the day. Across the globe, caches were buried by someone who valued its worth. Today, their need for wealth is gone. While there is a general idea for how many people the plague and viruses have killed, there's no way of knowing just how many riches were lost as well. Today we live in the 21st century. Our technology has vastly improved since our previous epidemics and pandemics. Our doctors and pharmaceuticals have vastly improved, as with the speed needed to create the cure. Our job you and me, is to try not to catch it. And if you do get sick, make sure to quarantine yourself and call your doctor if necessary. But remember, you're not only isolating yourself to get better, you're isolating yourself from those who could be easy targets for this current hurdle we must cross. Be careful, wash your hands, and be thoughtful of others. Keep a distance. These aren't the times to start hoarding. Just get what you need, and the wheels will keep turning. Too much demand, and the wheels will break. Don't be that guy trying to make a buck on someone else who's already suffering. Work together and remember you're doing this for everyone. My thoughts and prayers go out to everyone. The ones who passed, the ones infected, and all those affected. Hopefully we've learned from the past and understand how this spreads. For those in isolation, thank you for doing your part. For those not required to isolate, stay safe, not just for you, but for others. Go out and do your thing. Just keep your distance from others, and wash your hands if you've been out touching stuff. Luckily, detecting is a great way to isolate. I often find myself in the most desolate places I can find, where people have been before, but for some reason have abandoned the land. Who knows? It's places like these, where the plagues of the past may be buried. Good luck. Stay safe. God bless. Please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Hit that notification button to follow me on YouTube. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed. Good luck, happy hunting, keep on digging. For even more to explore, check out these other videos.